Massachusetts beer reviews. This one comes from my mix of 6. And I already opened it, Stone Saison. If you know anything about Stone, they have like a poem. Not a poem. They have like almost like a thesis paper on the back of their bottle. It's so long. This was, I think it's 6.4%, 6% ABV, 2014 release. Enjoy fresh. Enjoy by October 4th. Ale brewed with spices. I think they have this spring to summer Saison is citric and herbal on the palate with a dry, peppery finish. Thanks to the infusion of West Coast ingredients, this isn't your everyday Saison. It's our Saison, 100% Stone. And they use ingredients from their Escondido, California farm. I think they have lemongrass and thyme in it, I think. So, here's the beer. I already poured it while I was outside. If you could see from some of the lacing, the head was pretty much all the way up to the top there, and now it sort of died to some nice lacing and a foam on the outside, or around the rim of the glass here. Pretty hazy. It's not chunky with sediment, but it's got that IPA copper, kind of a dark looking yellow to it. Let's give it a smell. And it's got some of that citrus fruitiness that you get from West Coast IPAs and some of the Stone beers. And you can definitely smell some lemons and light orange peel. There is some coriander and herbally spice. And a light biscuity malt. Smells absolutely refreshing. Up front, it's got a lot in common with their IPA and with West Coast IPAs, with that bright acidity and citrus type flavors. But this one, probably because they use lemongrass, has a little bit more of a lemony feel. This should be a little bit colder. I apologize for muting some of the flavors here. You get, as a Saison will have, you get some of that funky Belgian yeast, but it's very light. It's got a good malt backbone to support the spice and the lemony citrus flavors there. And it does have a good amount of floral bitterness that you don't get from traditional Saisons. They are taking a little bit of a liberty. They do say it's our Saison, 100% Stone. So there you go. It's a medium-bodied feel, crisp, clean-ish clean, and it would be more refreshing when the bottle is cooler. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5, I guess. I would prefer a farmhouse or a Saison that doesn't quite have this florally hop bitterness to it. But that's just me. Colder the better. Drink it fresh. Yeah, it's definitely lightly sour with the funkiness, and it does have that lemony citrus and some florally hop bitterness. So I'm going to give that a 3 out of 5 for the Stone Saison. And until next time, keep tasting great beers. See you soon.